There was a time where we used to have international recognitions, the awards, nominations, but now for over the past 5 years, if you can ask which artist has performed around East Africa, I think only Chameleon. They mentioned Joshua Baraka's name all the time, Joshua Barak. There's hope in him if he's still on his plan. The fact that we don't have a sound, the Ugandan sound that we jump on each and every genre which comes in a style, so we don't have anything unique with us. We just go by the store.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Visual Africa TV. I am super excited in today's episode because we have a special guest in the house, a voice that has become synonymous in music analysis and commentary in Uganda. He's known for breaking down trends, dissecting lyrics, and giving us the real scope of what is going on in the industry. If there is anyone who can give us a 360 view of the music industry, that is none other than Batt Badru, aka the East African. Batt's insights have been a guiding light for many artists, fans, and industry professionals alike. And today he's right here to share his knowledge and passion with all of us. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this inspiring conversation as we dive deep into the world of music.
Everyone, my name is Batt Badru Senoga. I'm an entertainment media personality. Thank you for watching.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself and how you became a music analyst in Uganda?
Well, initially I was an entertainment news presenter on East Africa Radio on Uganda Central back then. But then Uganda Central, there was a radio version which I used to work on, but then we had also a TV version, Uganda Central on East Africa TV, hosted by Bush Baby. So he would host Jenkins Mukasa and Kalumba. I think it was in KCCA, Kalumba, Robert Kalumba. Yeah, so they would analyze music, criticize and everything. It was quite an inspiration. So when I left East Africa Radio, already talk and talk show had already started. So I had to come back on ground to see where can I fit, which radio station. And I don't know how it happened. I texted Kasuka. I told him, you know what, I want to come there and be part of you. He was like, please come in. And that's when I started. I came in there. I just enjoyed the show. But by virtue of the fact that I had people around me who were criticizing, analyzing music, I went on with them.
Thank you so much for that. One might be asking, what inspired your passion for the Ugandan music and what led you to analyzing it?
I love Ugandan music, and I think what pushed me to love Ugandan music was East Africa Radio by then. I would see Bong Flavor playing, the Kenyan Genge. I would really love to see Ugandan music, to hear Ugandan music play on East Africa Radio. I would wake up myself, go to a guy called Selector Ivan. He used to have a lot of Ugandan music on him. Like, artists would bring their music for him to distribute. So I would go there, I tell him, what do you have the latest? He would give me an MP3. So I would choose in some songs like 10. I go to the internet cafe, I upload them, send to East Africa Radio. They play them the next day. I would feel like, wow, I feel happy. I just love Ugandan music and I wanted to be like up there shining.
But Badru, in your own words, how would you describe the state of the Ugandan music industry now?
There was a time where we used to have international recognitions, the awards, nominations. Our artists would perform. Actually, we can start with East Africa. They would perform in Tanzania, Rwanda, Kenya. But now, for over the past 5 years, if you can ask which artist has performed around East Africa, I think only Chameleon. Even as near Kigali, we don't have those major shows by Ugandans. When they go there, they are like just invited artists, maybe curtain rising or they are opening up on something. So the industry is not moving, apparently.
Thank you, the East African. In your perspective, who are some of the emerging artists that you believe have the potential to shape the future of the Ugandan music industry?
Right now we have Joshua Barak because after the recent, Bebekul went to South Africa when he was shooting his videos and then trying to spot distributors for his music. They mentioned Joshua Barak's name all the time. Joshua Barak, Joshua Barak. There was a time when they were mentioning Eddie Kenzo, Eddie Kenzo. But I think for Joshua, because of the age, he's still a bit young, I might think. And I think he can grow with this generation if he's to take music to the next level. There's hope in him if he's still on his plan.
In your observation, what element do you think define the Ugandan music compared to other East African countries?
We don't have. Maybe I'm not going to call it fake sound, but funny a bit. Most of the music you hear, you listen to, it has some distorting sound you listen to, especially if you're playing. I listen to deep house musics from South Africa. If you're playing deep house and then you throw a Ugandan song, immediately the sound will change. Yeah, the fact that we don't have a sound, a Ugandan sound that we jump on each and every genre which comes in a style, so we don't have anything unique with us. We just go by the storm.
But which genres or styles do you see gaining more popularity in the Ugandan audiences in the coming few years?
Apart from, I think Irene Namatov is taking that direction. And because she's not putting it out to the media, people don't think it doesn't work out. But people face them out, slowly. From hiring them to play on weddings, now they were like, no, now we can bring an artist. So these days it's rare to see traditional percussions playing on weddings. So they have been phased out. Yet, if we had given them time, like the time we had the Afroganda, what's it called? No. What's that? Baxraga. Remember the Navios doing now, Didanga, Bebe Cool, or Kabulingane, the Nandu Jazz. We had got some kind of sound which fuses our dramas, but it was phased out, I think, because of our generation and then the audience, the target audience people are looking at. You can't call out high school kids, Chiromo, and then you bring percussion, discussion, Aaron Sewanyana of Afrigo to play there. No, it won't rhyme well with them.
That being said, what do you think are the biggest challenges Ugandan musicians face in gaining regional and international recognition?
I would say they have given them some support, but we haven't really prioritized our artists enough. Most of the time we are focusing on Nigerians, foreigners, Jamaicans. We haven't given our own that support they really need. Because if you love something very much here, we shall force it to go outside there to be loved. We only loved Congolese music because the Congolese themselves love their music so much that they play it. That's why that's why we pick the inspirations. South Africans love their music so much. That's why we have it here. Same applies to Nigerians. If you don't love your music as a country, no one's going to love it for you. By the time we loved the bong flavor, Tanzanians, it was bong flavor everywhere. They will play it, they will promote it and everything. So if we don't support our artists to the core, they won't be known out there.
In your perspective, how has technology and social media influenced the reach and growth of the Ugandan music?
TikTok, yeah, but our music, especially Ugandan music, hasn't been really favored with the social medias because, you see, an artist can come out with a good song, try to put it there. These days they pay TikTokers to do challenges, but people choose what they want to listen to, especially on TikTok. I'll give an example of that lady C, the lady behind Charlie C. Midirao song. I've been following her since she did her song Ndoa. It's a very nice, good song. She was in Uganda, I think, sometime last year or early this year. She has new projects, I know she paid for promotions, she paid for everything, but people gave her a deaf ear. But before you know it, they are jumping onto her song, which she did in 99. And they want only that line, Chelsea made it out, and it's done. So social media hasn't really blessed us. When you see the likes of King Michael, he has new projects, he has new songs, but someone will do a challenge for Moko Moko, and the whole generation will jump on that. Moko moko, when you look at Fobe Nasoro, atakwagala oba omulaba, DJs have come out to play only that line in the song, yet they didn't play it at any time. It was just going by itself. So social media hasn't played that, what we really need out of it.
Do you see digital platforms like Spotify and YouTube becoming more prominent for Ugandan artists?
Yeah, I've seen, most of my friends now, they're using Spotify in their cars when they're listening to music, iTunes. They are coming slowly. YouTube, of course, everyone goes to YouTube now. It's not like back in age, but now these days a song can get some viewership, like 500,000 people plus, depending on the impact of the song to the society.
If I may ask, which Ugandan artists do you admire most for their creativity and the impact they've made on the industry, music industry in Uganda?
I would say Ugandan artists, because my challenge, the music I listen to is a bit more different, but I would say Maurice Kiria. I love his creativity, the professionalism, he's a perfectionist, so I'll go with Maurice.
So how are you able to stay updated with the latest trends and developments in the music industry in Uganda?
Well, my circles are all in art, Talk and Talk Show has, 5 people, but the 4 of us are a bit very close. So whatever happens anywhere, either of us knows about it. It will be brought into the group and we shall discuss. So because of the circles, we have also I have friends from other media companies. They'll tell you, hey, this is happening. And then we have those entertainment groups. The journalists are in one group and then they keep feeding in information. Social media plays a role, a big part, and then also the mainstream sometimes. And just random people, random fans will be like, hey, hi, what's up? Do you know what's happening? So and so is doing this. So it's up to you to dig in to find if it's true or not.
Thank you so much for that. We would like to know, what predictions do you have for the Ugandan music industry for the next, say, 5 to 10 years?
5 years, we're still here. 10 years, I don't think much is going to change. For as far as our artists don't dedicate themselves to sing for us some good music. Music is just a language, If you give us good sound. If we have Yalevis was here, he sings French all the time. Ugandans and French are like Ugandans with Swahili. They don't really go hand in hand. Yeah? But if we can give Yalevis time to listen to him, people go for his concert at 150,000 UGX, and then they attend in big numbers because of how sweet his music is. So I think unless Ugandans give us some good sound, I'm not saying that go and sing like Yalevis, no. Give us some good sound, clean music, we shall listen to. But we've been here. Nothing has changed. Actually, we are just going backwards because there was a time we had East Africa, like we were top. Ugandan artists were top, like the nominations, recognitions, but now we're here. Even in 5 years, we shall be here. People are looking at the simplest ways to make a hit. People go to studio to do hit songs. That's why you see we have a lot of vulgar songs circulating. Now we have Masanyuga Blangiti. So you need something which is catchy with this kind of generation, which is perverted. You need to sing to them. Actually, you sing what they want to hear. You don't give them what to listen to.
And that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as we have. A big thank you to Batt Badru for allowing to share with us that insightful conversation that I know has benefited so many.
Keep the love coming. Subscribe, share to everyone. Let's grow together with this whole, with the team, the channel. We need to grow together. We shall be coming here once in a while, interact with you guys, but keep supporting the rest of the programs. Share, subscribe, like, comment. Give your feedback. We shall read it in either way, either negative or positive.
Thank you so much. Until next time, bye-bye.